MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very Jason Kipnis. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Out in front of it, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that brings up Javi Baez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know 5-3 is nothing to get super excited about, but it could have easily gone 500. One key hit doesn't come through or find a gap, and they find themselves 4-4 to start this road trip. Instead, 5-3 on the recent homestand, and they're feeling pretty confident about where they're at. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. High and deep to straightaway right. Yelich going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that they're going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Bruce. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So we're all tied up following the home run. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Career homer number 149. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Manny Pena. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He find barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Bryant takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. And here's Christian Yelich now.
The right fielder.
This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubbies are in front 4-1. And in steps Scott Kingery. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Taken in by Kipnis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Out to short for Segura. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number one. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Bruce. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 29 home runs for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my. There is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Christopher Sanchez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Victor Arano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Bruce to the track, to the wall, and gone into the right field bleachers. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 20 as this lead got even wider. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 14-1. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jason.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150 as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
So now to the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In is Christian Yelich. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
To the plate now, 0 for 1 thus far. pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Davy Grillon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitching for Philadelphia, number 73, Davy Grillon.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike.
Line 11.
Bruce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and they remain well behind. Robert Stock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The pitch. And right into the shift. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Bruce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Manny.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it.
Gene Segura standing in. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off.
Standing in, Hyunjin Ryu. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out. Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The center fielder,
The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 19-3. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple, and as you can see, they are way behind. Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and two of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is...
One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
At the plate, Manny Pena. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Kingery's there, and that's the second out. Chris Bryant will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Kipnis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle.
And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top 24-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And there's your first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
First pitch on its way. Line hard to center field. Bruce is right there, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Manny Pena is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The pitcher, number 99.
At the plate now, Hyunjin Ryu lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more.
No. Well, and one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this ninth inning. This could really jeopardize whether he can complete this game or not.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he got him swinging. Jay Bruce goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Into the box now, Scott Kingery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
24-3 today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Aaron Nola was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Chris Bryant blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6 as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 24-3. The win was their 16th straight. David Peralta was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the D-backs took care of the Reds 4-1. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-1. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-2. The Rockies got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3. The Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 10-8. Pablo Sandoval drove in 4 as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals 5-4. The Cleveland Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-8. The Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-0. The Baltimore Orioles hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-2. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-2. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox 7-6. The Texas Rangers went deep 4 times as they sank the Mariners 12-3. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-7. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.